Hi, this is Tim again, and this is a follow-up review of the Luma LoopIt, which is a over-your-shoulder type sling for a lightweight camera. So I've had a chance to use it now. I went and took some photographs at an event down at the state capitol, and I also went on a couple hikes. One hike I just had a light camelback on. The other hike I had a full backpack weighted down with everything. And the reason for that is because next month I'm getting ready to go on a hike for about 4 days down the Grand Canyon, and so I'm starting to get ready, and that's one of the reasons why I was looking for something like the Luma LoopIt, is because I wanted to be able to carry the camera on my side and have it easily accessible. If I saw something I wanted a quick picture of, I just grab it and take a picture. I've looked at different setups, where you had your camera kind of stuck on your front here or attached to the front. I've looked at kind of almost like pockets or something that you slide your camera in and it just holds it. And I really like this idea because I can move it around, I can take it off really easily, and take pictures away from the strap itself. So when I was downtown at the Capitol taking pictures, this was great. I was able to walk around, have it on my side, was out of the way, didn't move much. When I went on hikes, it worked great with both the camelback and my backpack. The straps didn't interfere. I put this on first and put the backpack and the camelback over it, and they didn't interfere at all. Everything that came across was underneath the camera, and so I still had easy access. And the straps are thin enough where they didn't bother me on any of the hikes. I really didn't even notice it was there for the most part, because the camera is so light and the strap's not very wide and doesn't dig into your shoulder at all. I did, however, have a few issues on the hikes, and that was that when you're hiking, you do some climbing, and it is rough at times, and so with the camera swinging around, it would sometimes bump into things, maybe zippers or things hanging on the backpack. So that is an issue that I think would like to see solved, and I've something that I might try to rig up or kind of put together myself is a way of having the camera kind of fastened to your side, maybe to a belt or some way where it stays pretty much put when you're walking. It doesn't swing around at all, doesn't move around, it just stuck to your side. And the thing that I'm thinking about doing is when I go hiking a lot, I take a walking stick or a monopod type setup to walk around in, or to use, some people use trek poles. I use this, and I've taken this down to Grand Canyon before in the middle of winter, during a storm, and it worked great. It's pretty lightweight, and it's adjustable. And the reason I use this is because there are times when I do want some way of taking pictures, and I don't want to carry a tripod with me. So I'll take this, and I'll set it up and be able to adjust it and raise it up. You can raise it at quite a lot of different heights. And what I'm thinking about doing with this is this uses magnets to hold your camera on. And in your tripod mount, there's a little round piece that screws in here, and let me take the camera off, and then the camera just snaps on here. It's very strong magnets, and it holds your camera, and then when you're done with it, you can just pop it off. So what I'm thinking about doing is using this setup to make something that will hold the camera on my side. Probably what I'd like to do is see something such as, put this on, a little strap maybe that can snap around, go around your belt, or a belt loop, maybe with a little snap on it, holds it on, and then on the end of that little strap, maybe it could be an elastic type strap, but on the end of it have a magnet similar to what they have on here. And this is one of those, I think neodyne, or one of those really powerful magnets. And So if you have that on there and you've already got this little mount here, then it would hold it, and it wouldn't come off until you actually pulled it off. It's very strong. So I'd like to see something like that. Maybe I'll try making it. But then that way I could still use this mount on here, and I could also use it just to hold the camera steady, basically, to keep it from swinging around or moving around when I'm hiking and climbing. So I think that's one improvement that could be made, and of course it would only work with the Trek pod, because it's a system that uses a magnet to hold your camera. I don't know if there's many other types of mounts or tripods or that use that type of system. But other than that, this worked great. I may try lowering it or raising it up a little bit to see how that affects the walking. If I'm out hiking, if I have it up higher, maybe up here, maybe it won't swing around or move around as much. But other than that, I'm really impressed with the quality of this product, and it's worked out great so far, and I look forward to using it next month when I go down the canyon. And I would recommend it for anybody who's looking for a lightweight sling for their smaller cameras. Thanks for watching, and post any comments below.